controversial, you'll see. Join the man, chill, let's talk for a while. On the Clips Podcast Show, make you smile. Welcome to the Clips, where the fun never ends. Oh, we'll dive into topics, make new best friends. So grab a seat, get ready to go. On the Clips Podcast Show, let's enjoy the flow. We'll discuss the latest trends and news. Laugh and debate, leave your feels. Tim the man is your host. We'll keep the energy high.
See y'all straight. All right.
The sky.
All right. How y'all doing?
All right.
All right. Let me get this together. We're going to run from here. All right. We're going to get this subject up. People been bugging me about this particular subject, especially in the shop as well as just, I'm talking about in Walmart, the streets. They like, Tim, you got to do this. You got to do this. I said, look here, y'all. I ain't got but one podcast. I can't do all this. But I'm going to squeeze this one in. And that's why I made it mainly a woman panel. So y'all check this out. After the video is done, it's only about 3-4 minutes. We gonna discuss this, y'all.
Certain men have given all men the reputation as being liars and cheaters.
Yes.
But in reality, I think I've heard you say that women are typically more guilty of this than men.
I would say women are by far more guilty of this, and I can't believe that we've kind of created this culture where we just believe that men are, the liars and the cheaters. And I find it so fascinating that I'll have clients where the woman is literally cheating on her husband, and she'll say men are trash. Those words would leave her mouth when she's the one that's causing the lying, and she's like, oh, but Lord. Because here's the thing, I think here's the key difference between men and women. Women genuinely believe their lies. They believe the lies they tell themselves. So when they say, but it's not an affair, it's just emotional. And I'll say, oh, you had an emotional affair. Yeah, it was just an emotional affair. Did you ever sleep with him? Only a couple of times, but it was an emotional affair. They use that word emotional affair. If I could give one piece of advice to men, if you've ever heard the word emotional affair, she's been having plenty of sex. Plenty, and then some. They use the word emotional affair to make themselves feel less guilty. There's no such thing as an emotional affair. Look, I have many male friends in my life who I'm very, very close to. Now, if we're going to use the term emotional affair, that could be seen as an emotional affair because I talk to them every day, I love them, I care about them, they care about me, we call each other, whatever it is. The key reason it's not an affair is because there's no sexual interest on both. If you're saying emotional affair, what makes it an affair? It would just be a friendship, no? The fact that they're saying emotional affair is their way of diluting the truth. There was physical relationships, and here's the bigger problem. Men believe it. The bigger problem is, oh no, she had an emotional affair. I think she started talking to the guy, but nothing happened. You're a man, right? You're a man. Ask yourself this. If you're a man talking to a woman that you know is interested in you, so much so that she's risking her relationship, are you just going to talk to her? Are you not going to sleep with her? So you're just believing your woman's version of events, but try and think of it from the perspective of the man that she's talking to. There's a woman who's married or has a relationship, and she's risking it all and sending you pictures or sending you messages and calling you late at night. Wouldn't you think, whoa, she's risking it all, let me try my luck? How does it stay at emotional affair in your mind? Now, maybe there's times there are emotional affairs because, they live in a different country or this and that happens, but there seems to be a get out of jail card with the word emotional affair because men seem to think if it's just an emotional affair, it's okay. But it's usually they're telling themselves this lie. It's not true. Yeah, emotional affair means physical affair, but if my husband comes to me and says, Sabi, I'm having an emotional affair, I'll go, shut the fuck up, you're sleeping with this girl. And I'm going to DNA test everything before, because I'm smart enough to know there's no such thing as an emotional affair. But if I tell a man that, for some reason he wants to believe that it was just an emotional affair because it protects his ego, I would honestly say, wake up.
Woo! Hey, look, guys, I always say this. People don't like when I say this. Men and women, men believe it or not too, but women, in my opinion, cheat way more than men. Maybe not as often, but definitely more in numbers, right? The reason I say this is just because they have the commodity that the world wants. And if that's the case, if the person has the commodity that the world wants, but the person, the world doesn't have 24-hour surveillance on this commodity, then come on, guys, that's easy math. You know what I mean? Some could be given for free out the back door and at a discount to look like somebody paid for it at the front door. You dig what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, well, I just leave it with this, man. Absolute power absolutely corrupts. And when it comes to the sex game, when it comes to sex, mating between men and women have the control. Women have the power. So, the proof is in the pudding, man. It is what it is. Y'all can lie to yourselves if y'all want. You know what I mean? All right, guys, we almost done. We about to end it right now. Let's go.
Well. What do y'all think about that? They say women cheat more than men. I was waiting to do this. I mean, I'm with you women. I believe men do it more, but they say women do it. Well, what y'all think?
Yeah.
Who want to kick this thing off? Is that true?
That is a lie, and the truth ain't in that lady. She's talking about her own life experiences, not ours.
She not talking about y'all?
No, that's her life
She's
experience.
talking in general because she must be white.
Exactly.
Yeah, she like she was mixed or something.
This that's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
White women are very easy. And
white women are easy?
Yep.
Black women aren't easy?
some are.
Yep.
Oh, you say, yeah.
To me,
Okay.
white
Okay.
women is more easier than a black woman.
Then give me the
That's
reason why.
a lot
Could
of
you elaborate on
arguments
that?
go to them because they're easy and they're more passive. See, they got to bring the whole game to the table
Mm-hmm.
instead of our table.
Right. So what makes a black woman so hard to get in? If a white woman is easy, what makes a black woman so hard?
Because her standards are too high for boys.
I like her.
Hey, don't get so happy so far. You like her so far. Okay, check this out. What you got? I need to hear from a man. Why is it that it says that women cheat more than men? Smoking JT, I only got y'all two on here. We attacked by the women tonight.
Wait, hold on. Let me get my thing together.
Well, get
Ms.
yours
Walker,
together,
you see,
JT.
he cut the camera off, Ms. Walker. He had it straight.
So,
Oh, he was struggling.
I'll let Smoke go.
You gonna let Smoke up?
Yeah, I mean, if he wants me to go, I'll go ahead and jump in this BS, but I will.
Oh, it's BS. Women don't cheat more than men.
No, I think people are cheaters. Period. Either I think it doesn't matter what your gender is. If you're a cheater, you're a cheater. I think that causation in our community, I always bring it back to the community and the culture.
Okay, go ahead.
Be a factor in why our sisters, like, well, I've been waiting for you to do right. I done gave you 3 kids. Well, okay, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it's your fault because you waited for this client. I don't know. All I'm saying are people are cheaters. I saw a very interesting article today. It was a digital article, and I watched it. I watched it, and it was crazy because it was apropos to the subject we're talking about. And it basically said, why were white Hollywood movies, in the majority of them, about cheating? And they used 50 First Dates, The Notebook, etc. Everything is about cheating for a reason. It's not repair your relationship with the man you're with. It's about that hero figure.
Nope.
And I think that women of all cultures want that hero figure to come in and save them from the choices that they chose.
You go ahead and say what you said, the bad choices. Say that. That's what you're trying to say?
Correct.
I'm not going to say that because
I'm gonna say it because I'm the bad choices that they made.
I'm not going to say that because even as men, we made some choices that felt good at the moment that weren't good overall.
No,
So
hold that thought.
Okay.
Hold that thought. Smoke, what you got, Smoke? What
Why
you
he
got?
get to go?
Because it's all these women on the panel, because y'all
Just
about to kill the panel.
I just want to mess with Smoke.
No. Let go ahead and let Alicia go.
No, I was honestly going to piggyback off of JT because I was going to actually say that cheating is not sex specific. You know, I will say just paying attention to like times now, a lot of people are in these pseudo relationships because of an image. They want some type of fulfillment based on others. It's not for them. With that being said, it's more of a beneficial. So they might as well call it a policy instead of a relationship.
Can I cut you off real quick? So
Absolutely.
why do women say that men cheat more then? If it's
Because society makes us battle each other. So there's always a us versus them. Oh, women cheat more. What the problem is, you always hear it is, oh, women leave mentally and emotionally before they physically leave. So with that being said, we are working on, okay, based on the decisions, like JT said, we may have seen the potential, or we may fell in love, or things may have happened with children and so forth and so on. After making those decisions, we're like, okay, we have to stand in it. So we live in it and we try. We either speak up or some people don't say anything. At the end of the day, there's a cause of a woman, speaking from a woman, as to why there's cheating. So there.
Hold on. You gave me all that, and all I want to know is why do it say that y'all women cheat? Now watch this. I'm gonna give you a stat. It says that men cheat at a 28%. Women cheat at a 24%. It said women only cheat 4% less than men. So it's I mean, if you looked at it on a graph, it almost looked like it wasn't even a difference.
But that's still he say, she say, because
I'm just saying,
like it don't
on a census basis, it's saying that we both cheat at the same almost.
And we both rate. Homo sapiens.
You're okay, scientist, but I'm just saying. Venus, what you got for me, Venus?
Tim.
Yeah.
You know what? The first question I want to ask is, why do we cheat? Just because we as women or men.
Your voice is breaking up and your camera moving, Venus.
Is she on the Bluetooth?
You on Bluetooth or what you on? Yeah, your stuff is jittery. You got to get that cricket off there. You got to get that cricket.
If you have headphones in, Venus, disconnect the headphones.
Yeah, you got the headphones.
Speaker of the phone.
Oh, you ain't got no headphones? Okay. Well, hold on, Venus. Hold that thought. We're going to come back to you, and we're going to hear what Lisa got to say. Hold on. Lisa, what you got on that? Who cheat more than who, Lisa?
You know what? I don't know, because here's the reason why.
Y'all do it secretly now.
And
everybody do.
I wonder why.
No, we don't.
Hope everybody's doing it.
We kind of sloppy, so.
That's your ignorance.
Men cheat, I think, from what I've seen, that's not my thing, but from what I've seen, men cheat more often in the same relationship.
Oh, is that so?
You know what I mean? They're more apt to be a habitual cheater.
Y'all just a little slick with it. That's all.
Women will cheat, from what I've, friends I've had and people that I've talked to. Women will cheat on their way out.
On their way out?
Yeah.
Out the door.
Oh my goodness. You guys hear the excuse they just gave?
That's facts.
Men cheat
No.
for sport. They feel like they can get away with it.
So why do women cheat then? Okay, hold up. What's that? That's the question I was just about to ask. Why do we?
Because they feel like that emotional connection is missing, or something is missing within them that they're looking for that to fill that gap. Not saying that it's right.
No. Okay.
Just saying from people that I've talked to.
Okay, go ahead, Pat. You want to say something to that?
Well, this is just my opinion.
Okay.
A
Yeah,
man
everybody got one.
will have a good woman at home.
Okay, go ahead.
Still go out in the street and look for more eye candy, a side piece, a woman, or whatever.
Right.
You know,
No matter how good she to him, no matter what she do or don't do, he's out.
mhm.
So
You know, my
he
grandmama used to say,
found out, then the game changes.
right.
Me, myself, because I'm loyal, I'm faithful. But I understand, if you cheat on me, you
Smoke, you doing a lot of moving. We can't hear her.
Yeah. Your bike. Yeah, Smoke. Your camera. Go ahead. Go ahead, Pat.
I would tell a man, if I catch you cheating on me, not going to like the ending results, because I can admit this from experience. We are better cheaters because we don't get caught as often as they do.
How you
Because
like that,
they're sloppy.
Jazz?
Because
I
they're sloppy.
agree.
So y'all cheat. You should agree that
No,
y'all cheat more
we
then, right?
tell the
That's
man,
not what was said.
we will tell another man, I have a husband, I have a man, but I'm not happy because he's cheating on me, so I'm doing me now.
Oh, so women are hypergamy by nature. So y'all look for the next level up. If you're not getting it right there, is what you're telling me.
If I'm being cheated
Uh-huh.
and I don't live the relationship right then and there, like the young lady said, we check out mentally first, because we have gut instinct.
Right.
We will feel if our lover is cheating on us, because if we're mentally, physically connected to this man, we can feel when something ain't right.
Absolutely.
And all I have to do is sit back, wait for God to reveal it to me.
Absolutely.
Okay. So what's really the purpose of cheating? If you're gonna cheat, what's really the purpose of from a man's standpoint or a woman's standpoint? So what are you really getting out of it if you do it?
Out of the relationship.
Not
On the
necessarily.
way out.
No, not necessarily, because can you still be in love?
A man is a
Go ahead.
natural hunter.
Oh, there you go, baby.
They go out to hunt because they're missing something at home or they're bored. Because
That
they're
can go,
used
that
to
can go
being-
either way though. That can go either way. That's not nothing. That
But
go
we
either
don't
way.
tend to go to the streets unless you push us out there.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask y'all this.
What do you mean? What do you mean push you out there? How am I gonna push you anywhere? You're a grown ass woman. I can't push you nowhere. If you don't want to be at home, then you're not gonna be at home.
That's
goes for
figuratively.
anyone.
Okay, hold on. Let me hear. Hold on, Smoke, and then you can answer.
If you doing your job at home, we wouldn't go out in the street.
Okay, hold on, hold that right there,
For
Pat.
you.
Hold
What are
that.
you talking about?
Oh,
It's the
women
same
do their
way.
job and then
It's
some.
the
Take care of
same
your
way.
kids, have your
It's the
kids.
same way. If you
Let
withhold
you
sex
up
from me,
and down,
I'm gonna get it from
feed
somebody
you,
else.
wash
Oh,
clothes,
hold on.
clean the
Hold on,
house,
hold
and
on,
you
y'all, hold on.
still take your
Smoke
ass
said
out
he
in
a
the street.
big
Still take your ass out in the street.
Hold on, Smoke. Hold that right there. Hold on, Pat. Let me ask y'all this then. Since that's being said, y'all, they both got good points. Watch this. So, can you cheat on your mate and still be in love with him?
No.
Can
Not,
you
not,
your
not
mate?
in love. You can love them, but not be in love.
Yeah, it's two
We
different,
not
I'm
in
asking-
love.
different
This-
things.
you don't
I
think
can
so?
love you, but I don't have to
Absolutely
be
not.
in love with you no more. If I'm not
Absolutely
in love
not.
with you, no, I emotionally detach myself from
Absolutely.
But then just leave then. Just leave.
you. You too. You
Just
too.
leave.
But what I'm
Instead of
saying-
going out
That's
and
what I'm
finding
saying.
something else to
Just
fulfill your
leave.
void,
It's called be
instead of going
accountable
out
for
there
your
finding something
actions.
else to
If
fulfill
you're
your
not
void,
getting what you
if you're
want,
looking for
just
something
But
else,
leave.
smoke, but
Hold on,
smoke.
y'all can't hear each other hollering at the
tell
same
your
time.
woman, tell your woman what she's lacking.
But
Okay,
smoke,
check this out. So-
we're going both sexes. So this is we're
Yeah.
on both sides. So we understand that we're in a decision, or that we've made both sexes, that one or the two of us need to leave. Whoever is doing the cheating.
So who's more likely to
not
leave?
being at home? It's not just the man being at home. It's saying that in this relationship, somebody's not pulling their weight. Someone's not doing what is expected of them. So
Okay.
a lot of times they don't admit it. So they go find elsewhere to fulfill their pride or their ego to make them feel like they're doing right. Plus, whatever they're benefiting, they may not
Okay.
lose that good one.
Okay, Alicia. So who's more likely, Alicia? Who's more Alicia Keys? Who's more likely to leave the relationship if one cheat on the other? Who, a man or the woman?
A woman.
A woman gonna leave? Yeah, you're right. Because the man will stick it out. You don't think so, Pat? The man gonna stick it out.
Because we're emotionally attached to this man.
Okay.
A man can't take what he dish out because when he knows someone else has slept with his,
that's right.
It kills him. It mentally messes with him because a conscience is a bad thing and it'll whoop him.
Hold that right there, man.
I don't want you no more.
I got somebody.
I just feel like the women nowadays, like our type of women.
Another woman, that was mine. I'm under the impression that's mine.
Yeah.
Right, hold that thought right there, Pat.
With your lover and came home and acted like ain't nothing happened.
Hold that. I got somebody for you, JT. I need you to answer that. JT, what you got?
I'm out. Shit.
All right, listen. Here's the major thing that we are not addressing and we're not talking about.
The community.
It's a simple rule that applies to children, applies to dating, applies to relationships. All bad behavior comes from unmet needs. Flat out.
Flat out.
Is a bad behavior. But it comes from a place where I feel like I'm not getting loved the way I need to be loved. I'm not being made love to the way I need to be loved. I don't feel that you hear me. But instead of being grown enough or man or woman enough to say, I'm going to step away from this situation, so I need to do what's right for me, they continue to stay there because they're still getting a benefit. People stay in bad relationships not because the sex is good, not because you've known them for years, but there's an ultimate benefit that comes from it.
What, financially?
I didn't say financial. It could be financial. It could be sexual. It can be a plethora of reasons. But all bad behavior, I don't give a shit what it is, comes from an unmet need.
Yeah,
that's what I agree.
All right. So let me ask y'all this then. So when we do this thing like cheat, so do people do it because they get a thrill out of it, of not getting caught, or
no? I think my niece meant that.
No,
motherfucker ain't meeting.
Huh?
I need to be taken care of.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just. I don't know.
What about him though?
You ask Smoke. He went.
No, he's smoking.
Smoke.
Smoke. You been cheated on, big dog.
Oh, you
Everybody on this panel been cheated on. Everybody on this panel.
Everybody on this panel been cheated on.
Absolutely.
Once or twice.
Maybe 4 times.
But because he cheat, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I didn't do that. You know, I'm the type of woman that I was raised differently. I was raised differently. My mother said, "What
you're a '60s baby?
What he do? You got to remember where you come from and the way I raised you. See, a man can cheat and still be a man, and a woman go out here. Excuse my French, but we gonna keep it 100 and slinging pussy like it's popcorn. We labeled a hoe. Okay, so you got to remember.
Yep.
It all stems on from the way you was raised. A lot of these women stay with these men because they got low self-esteem.
Self-esteem.
And they feel like because they stay with him, he's gonna build me up. But no, you got to know whose you are. And
Venus, give me more light.
From.
Give me more light on you. Your light is low. Give me some more light on you. You're talking good though, but give me some more light. Hey, Venus, you ever cheated on the man you was with?
I swear, I put my hand on the Bible. I've been hurt. Listen, my son's father hurted me, and I never wanted nobody to feel. No, I've never wanted nobody to feel what I felt.
But I'm saying, have you ever cheated on the man?
No. I don't. No, I'm keeping it 100. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Never in your life.
I'd rather walk away and be respected.
Okay.
Than him think of me like that. No.
Okay, hold that thought, Venus. Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that. Jazz, you ever cheated on a man before?
Yes.
Alicia Keys, have you ever cheated on a man?
Yes.
Elisa, have you ever cheated on a man?
Long time ago.
A long time. Smoke, you ever cheated on a woman?
Man, you took a dip.
You went to the food break.
I didn't hear you, Tim.
Oh, no, it's Kim.
You ever cheated on a woman before, Smoke?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, your name's Smoke.
Actually, no.
Ooh,
Oh, never in your life, Smoke.
Nope.
Never in your life.
Remember, I got married when I was 20 years old. I got married when I was 20, so no.
I
I never.
5 kids by the same wife.
Yep.
Okay, I'll leave you alone.
JT, you ever cheated on a woman before?
And I believe him.
Hey, move on, bro.
Max, you ever cheated on a man before?
No, I'm not a cheater.
Okay, see, there you go. You got some people that did it, some people ain't. So that's how it goes.
But once I found cheated on, everything cut off.
That's the backstory. I didn't just say, oh, let me find somebody to do. It was on my way out the door. It was like, this is over, and we were working things out because we were talking. No, we weren't, because I was done. So
wait a minute. You wasn't like in a full blown relationship. Everything going. Hold on. Everything going great, and you met.
No.
Hold on. Let me finish. Hold on. You went down. I'm saying, hold on, because just for the panel. You went down aisle 5 in Walmart and bumped cart with a dude, and you was reaching for a box of cereal, and you ran into the man who runs everything.
It wasn't like that. No, absolutely not. It wasn't no things were good, and now I see something I like and I want that too. Yeah. No. The relationship was in the process of working on. We're going to talk through your infidelities. Wow. So, I ain't just jump off the porch like, hey, I want something new.
Oh, y'all women on this panel tonight just got some payloads on y'all.
Let me tell you something, Tim.
Okay, go ahead.
If you care about somebody, you're going to always walk down the aisle and see somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But that don't give you the right to cheat. A real woman, she gonna look. A real woman gonna look, because I'm gonna look.
Oh, yeah.
What you looking for? What you looking at?
I'm gonna leave it on that.
What are eyes for?
Because,
what you looking for?
Because I can look. Ain't nothing wrong. God gave you eyes to see, but I'm not gonna touch, and I'm not gonna pick it up. I'm gonna leave it right there where I found it at. Ain't nothing wrong with looking. Ain't nothing wrong with looking.
Okay.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I was with a man for 18 years. I ain't gonna say every day was perfect, and we had our ups and downs. But one thing he'll tell you, I was committed. Because one thing I'm a woman of God, and he said, he who finds a wife, and you don't have to be married, he who finds a woman finds a good thing.
Mm-mm.
So remember that.
No, wife. You was right, wife, not
You was a wife, because
whatever.
His wife, he chose to do what he wanted to do. So on my way out, and you said we were attached, so I felt like I still was trying to sort myself out because I didn't expect to be cheated on and to find out. So I still was emotionally attached to this man. So here it is. I'm trying to break the ties and doing this, and I'm sticking around and I'm talking it through. And I realized, like, I don't want to be here. But it was difficult for me to actually articulate that I would, because of the fear of me being in this relationship for these years. College, we done pulled through it all, and I'm like, we supposed to make it. So in my mind, I wanted it to work, but I was already disconnected, and I didn't realize how disconnected I was till I allowed someone else to come in. And
what if I tell you this though, Alicia?
Ooh,
if a man cheat on you, that's not really a reason to leave. That's not a reason to leave.
It's what you told me.
I'm just saying that's really not a reason, because just think, you hear women all the time say they want a high value man to make all this money, 6 figures, all this stuff. If a man do make that kind of money, which is a low percentage, and we went over that before in another podcast, don't y'all know he gonna have other women crawling and balling at him?
I was 22. Hold on. 22 years old, honey.
I know you was just an infant. I know.
I ain't saying that, but you gotta also realize that people don't have anything to look. Like you said, mentors. A lot of these young women need someone to. I ain't know.
No, I mean, I get all that. I'm just telling you your opportunity as far as your percentage. If you want that type of man, what he's going to have the opportunity at. So be careful what you ask for, because you just might get.
I ain't asked for that though. But go ahead.
For a 6 figure, most women I told me he got to make 6 figure. He got to be 6 foot, and he got to have a 6-pack.
No, some women, because my mother raised me to be an independent woman, and you.
Oh my God, they're
independent. As he brings.
There it is.
As he brings to the table.
Independent. Independent.
And
Just
hold on. When I say independent, that means that I'm able, if he gets sick, if we working together and he gets sick, I'm able to keep us going.
Okay, I like that.
Look at
I like that.
independent.
There
And
you go.
some people look at independent
Jazz
as,
don't look at it like
I do
that.
for me and you do for me. No, I don't look at it like that. I wasn't raised like that. If he's going to bring something to this table, you can...
Can't be independent and together. Them two different... That's an
No,
oxymoron. That's the oxymoron.
But we ain't... But I'm not together.
Independent and be together. That's the oxymoron. Don't make sense.
What you think about that, Lise? What you think about that? Being independent, 50-50, all that stuff. See, that go that 50-50 stuff. And all
It's just I feel like she's saying that she can function independently, meaning that if something falls apart, then she's able to withstand that trauma in the relationship. She can function. Some people can't function independently. They are dependent.
The definition alone tells you that it doesn't work. It's called, that's an oxymoron. So it doesn't make sense. You can't be independent and together with someone because the word independent speaks for itself. The definition of independent is being alone.
Smokey, why you hollering? Smokey, why you hollering? Why y'all men feel like that word independent, that's a scary word to y'all?
Like
it's a woman that got some independent.
Everybody understand when he
Like I just said, she said she can function independently without him.
Fair.
She can hold it down. It's
fair.
just how she said it. It's not her saying, we know the oxymorons, we know. But sometimes in here out sometimes you know, in articulation there's an explanation. You just hear her out, Smoke. You ready to
right. So basically what Venus, basically what she's saying is that
Smokey gonna make me smack him upside the head. He ain't
He at the
listening.
barbershop on Saturday. He be right there sitting in that red chair, child. He be right there waiting on you.
she gonna drop a dime in a heartbeat.
Don't make me, Smokey, don't make me do a fucking drum right now.
I say now, what was that you was talking, big dog?
So basically,
He was like, I don't want nothing, Jazz. I don't want nothing.
basically what Venus is saying is that basically when you do come together in marriage, you are independent, but because you still are separate people. But when you come together, that's called interdependent, meaning that you depend on each other.
Absolutely.
Because you're still an individual person. You know, because you was a person before the person married you. You don't lose that when you get married. But when you do come together, you become interdependent, which is what she's trying to say.
Exactly.
Which is a good thing. You don't want to lose yourself in somebody because you need to still be. Look, if I meet you and you were like Alicia sewing, I don't want you to stop sewing because you got with me now.
And I'm not. That's why I'm condemned.
You better keep that needle in your damn hand.
Did you see I'm always moving?
Right. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it because that's how I met you. That's how I like you. But yeah. So
and real men like women like that.
Okay.
Most men. I said real men. Real men do.
Say that.
How can you define what a man is? You ain't one.
Oh, smokey, smoke.
Hold on.
You can't tell me how to be a man. I'm a man every day.
You know what?
You can't tell me nothing about being a man. I'm sorry.
Hey, I love you. Ain't nobody saying nothing to you about being no man. But I'm gonna tell you this: the men that I've dealt with, they want women. They don't want a woman to sit up, give me, lend me, wine me, dime me. They want a woman that's able to bring something to the table. That sometime when we go out to dinner, they'll say, "Baby, I got to check today."
Hey, hold on, Venus. There's women like that. Is there women like that?
Yes,
there's women like that.
You gotta pay for the meal without you asking.
Yes.
So when the waitress bring the bill, so when the waitress bring the bill, why do they slide it to the man first?
That's what they girls. I said that's what they supposed to do. But
why
I
is that?
I do it often enough to where my man feel appreciated. I'll slide that.
Come on now.
Say I got it today.
Oh.
Come on now.
Hey, y'all men agree with that? Do y'all men agree that happens?
They be happy too.
I've actually slid the waitress the credit card before and said take care of it. So all she's bringing back is for me to sign and tip.
Y'all men believe what they saying. Y'all men believe what they saying.
Can I say something?
You know that we ain't like that.
Hold on. Like you want to say something? Let him say.
Can I say something?
You gonna talk or yell?
I'm gonna talk. I always talking. Now come on. All right, listen. For me, right? I don't need to.
Don't holler at Venus no more.
He's on.
Smokey gonna meet me on Saturday.
If it's my woman, I'm taking care of her, and I'm taking
every
care
time.
of everything.
Every time.
Oh, where this woman at? Where this woman at?
Control.
Where is she at?
That's control.
Listen. You have some men that's like that. Some men don't allow their woman to pay for anything. Their money is non and void with them. And that's okay. When you communicate that and you understand that I'm your man and I'm going to provide for you and my children. I'm the head of this household and I'm going to take everything in.
See, women need to know that the man is the head.
But when
y'all need to know the man's the head.
That kind of communication with that man, you know not to put your money up or your credit.
Absolutely.
I'm a man every day.
Your lane.
So okay.
Hold on, Miss Walker. I'm sorry. I gotta add. I understand what you're saying. I'm in totally agreement with what you're saying. But my question was to Smoke. Where's this woman at? Because you've been talking about what you've been doing, been a man every day. We ain't heard about you going nowhere with this lady. She's been Casper the Friendly Ghost. What's been going on, Smoke?
Wait a minute.
I thought you were single. What's this woman every day?
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
I'm pulling all the stops.
Hold on.
Why didn't you know about your woman, Smoke?
That's what I'm saying. Let me just put it like this. I have 5 children. 5 children by one woman. We were married for years. We were married for decades. She didn't have to worry about a dime. You heard me? And I got 5 kids. So when
we not talking about jelly sandwiches, Jan.
We ain't talking about that one.
Okay, so when we divorced, she ain't had nothing to worry about. Nothing. She had the house, everything. I walked away. Took care of my. Now I'm like this. My interaction with women now is the fact that they don't understand me. Because the main thing that I tell a woman right now is like, look, if we getting together, and this is me, if we getting together, there's no sex before marriage.
Ooh, that ought to shock some women.
I'm serious about that.
I got a sample of product.
You the best batch. You the best good.
Felicia, I'm sorry. I got to sample my product.
No, Venus, no. You can't do that.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm a Christian woman, and I know what the Bible says.
Christian women don't do that, Venus.
Listen, I'm just gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all.
Thank you.
Okay, I know what the Bible says.
So if you know it, why you gonna do it?
Some things.
You can do it.
Okay, well that's fine, brother. Okay, that's fine. But you ain't got to sin in just sex, baby. Now let's get it started, because you can sin in other ways. Okay.
I don't.
So you don't.
Hold on, let me hear what she got to say. Hold on.
All 613 commandments I follow. All 613.
Hold on, Smoke. Let me hear what she got to say.
Okay.
Hold on, Smoke. Hold on. Let me hear what she got to say. Come on, Venus. What you got? Finish that.
Okay. So when you get with a woman, you don't hug, you don't kiss, you don't do none of that.
That's not having
sex.
That's
not having sex, Venus.
No. Hold on. No. Because it can lead to
follow all the commandments. He said he follow all the commandments.
Yeah.
But he hugging and kissing.
Mm-hmm. Come on, sisters.
Big dog out here
hugging and kissing is not sin.
No. If you're gonna do that, you should not even be touching her. You shouldn't be touching. Come on now, say it.
Hold on, Venus. You said
that, but it wasn't last night.
But you said you're gonna be sampling though.
Wait, did you write the commandments? Or
you don't supposed to be sampling.
We read them.
That's what he doing. He's sampling.
If he gonna hug and kiss, he might as well fuck.
He's filling up, rubbing on.
No, that ain't not.
Not a sin.
Oh my God!
Understand. So look, I gotta go, y'all, early. But listen, I do want to say this, Smoke. I respect you in the fact that if someone is dealing with you, they know what they're getting. That is not often, and that's to be honest. Like a lot of times we're on here arguing these scenarios, but everyone isn't like you. And I'll be honest, a lot of men are not like you. They don't tell you in the forefront. They don't. You don't know what you're dealing with. You don't know. So if I entered in a relationship with you, I take value in you saying, "Look,
there you go, preach."
No water when it come to me. Listen, this is how I'm laying it out here. I'm gonna value that. I'm gonna respect that. Ain't no way I'm gonna walk and try to outshine you and fight you with my wallet and everything, because that's a silent way of disrespecting you in itself. So so I applaud you, and I appreciate the fact that you are that way, and I wish that other men were like that, to be forefront of women, to say what it is, but we don't get that, to be honest. We really don't. It's like a Rubik's Cube. You might feel like you got all the reds. You turn it and you got one yellow. You ain't win. You didn't win. You better peel that paper. And then what we do is peel that sticker off and put that sticker on there. And guess what? It never stays. It never stayed because we didn't win the correct way.
So let me ask you this then before you go. Do you believe that it should be no sex before marriage or sex before marriage?
I believe we should follow the Bible. I believe it. Do I follow it? No, I'm with Venus. Like I
gonna sample. You go.
I'm flashy. I'm flashy. I'm flashy. I need to know.
Okay. So check it out. What's that?
Pray for me. But I have a question. Why is it that when women, if the roles were reversed and a woman said no sex before marriage, there's a problem when women do it. But when men say, "Oh, I ain't doing this,"
you coming to you, JT?
Women are okay.
JT got you, Venus.
Hold on, here JT about to answer that. Go ahead, big dog.
The reality of that question, Miss Venus, is for every one that won't, there's three that will.
Ooh.
You don't gotta wait for you.
Uh-oh.
Every one that won't, there's three that will. I went to a HBCU. There was 18 women to every one man.
Okay.
So if you're a virgin from South Carolina or whatever, like, I'm not ready for that. No. That's fine, sis. That's fine. So I'm back to my dorm, and on the way to the dorm, I'm going to meet three that'll give me everything that you want.
He said it'll be 5 more Venuses right after you.
No, the hell.
Like, you really need to grow up.
We can't take Mace. We can't do a Mace tonight.
Look here. It's 7.8 billion. Hold on, it's 7.8 billion people on the earth.
Hey, Smoke, you see how quiet I am tonight?
Hold on, JT.
See how quiet I am tonight? Nah, son. It's called.
Hold on, JT. I'm gonna piggyback on what you just said. Hold on. Watch this. It's 7.8 billion people on the earth last time I Googled it. And it said it's more women on the earth than men. So they say if every woman was married right now on the earth, it'll still be 1.8 women available. Women, y'all
answering your own question.
Yeah.
That won't. There's ugly dudes that can get played. They just keep their mouth shut, like, and I'll buy you a drink. And don't talk. Just shut up, buy her a drink. What you about to do? She gonna ask you the question. You don't gotta say shit.
What you
I'm about to get off here. I'm about to get off.
Work. You ugly as shit, but your credit card work. What that dick do? What that mouth do? All right, you gonna get one shot.
Okay.
One shot. And if you blow it, that's on you. For every one that won't, there's three that will. Women don't.
They really. So JT, women really gotta. They really ain't gotta. They gotta get in where they fit in. Is what you say?
No, women don't have to do shit. This is not what you're understanding. Every woman that's on this panel tonight is attracted. Every woman that's on this call tonight, probably has a child, which means they attracted a man to them, and they procreated. Yes or no?
Correct.
So you're not dealing with somebody. You're not dealing with women that haven't been married, that don't have children, that can't go out and get a fucking date. You're dealing with women that have that it factor.
Well, yeah, they got the it factor, which is we know what that is, but I'm saying that don't mean the man want to be with you though.
No, not at all. But it means they can go out and get a date. It means they don't have to be alone.
Yeah, that's
but be alone.
Yeah, but see, as soon as he leave her, he going to get the mother four you was just talking about.
Yeah.
Nah, what I'm saying is, if they don't give that man what he wants, and the same thing goes for women too. If a man
give a man what he wants, like Patchy said, he's still gonna go out and pass by her.
Listen, we can play the odds all we want, but the reality of it is, a beautiful woman, a semi-attractive woman, can go out and get the same things we do.
No,
it ain't hard. It ain't hard.
Patchy, go ahead.
I'm not saying nothing crazy. It ain't hard. It's just
no, not for a woman, because women control sex, men control the relationship. So we know that.
You believe that?
Yeah, women do control the sex, men control the relationship.
Yeah.
Trust me, bro. You ain't going between no woman's legs unless she lets you.
No, that's fine.
Unless you the one she want.
Okay.
Patchy, your mic cutting in and out. Your mic cutting in and out.
But I'll shut up.
I'm gonna tell you this, young man. I'm 56 years old. All my kids is grown and gone. I have two business.
You call me young man?
Yeah.
You call me young man?
You old?
Yeah, I'm old.
He old nigga.
How old are you?
48. About to be 49.
Okay,
You ain't
young man.
old.
Oh.
No, you ain't.
I'm
old.
I'm gonna say this: you can be the whole package and still end up at the wrong address.
Oh, hallelujah!
You said what? Say that again.
I said you can be the whole package because I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm a whole package. I don't cheat. I have all my own shits. I'm not bad on the eyes, and my shape is very good.
Okay, say that.
And
Yeah.
I know how to cook. I know how to cook. I know how to grind. I got my own two businesses that bring my own money to add with your money. And this narcissist still went out and cheated on me. I was the whole package, and I ended up at the wrong address.
Ooh, anybody got anything to say that?
So don't say a man won't go out and cheat because he's not getting what he should get at home.
That has nothing to do with it.
With his woman.
That's not what I said.
A cheater is go cheat because that's in
That's
his nature.
what I said. If you think about it,
that's in his DNA.
Who could have had mommy issues? He could have had ex-girlfriend issues. It didn't have anything to do with you, Miss Walker.
Okay.
I mean, like outside of it, you can cook, you can clean, you could have all the money in the world.
That don't make you a wife.
Some type of disconnect in how he was raised or how women impacted his life. You may not be that person. He's going to be like, I'm going to bring my dick home. There's something in him that says, you know what? I'm not going to because I'm broke. And we don't admit this. We don't talk about what our mental health is as men or women.
That's why you always check before you get with a person. You need to do some. I keep telling women, you need to do background check and don't just use Google. You need to use more than Google and find out what you're dealing with. And that's on both sides, men too, because there's some crazy women out here. Ain't all of them same.
There's some crazy niggas out here.
I gotta go.
Keep it a buck.
All right, Venus.
All right.
We'll catch you next time. And I promise to make Smoke not jump on you next time.
Oh, I ain't worried about that.
I didn't jump on you. I didn't.
She banged on you. She banged on you.
Yeah, she gonna bang.
She did, Jazz. Lightweight. Set tripping and shit. Like, yeah.
But one thing about a narcissist, they are an empty, bottomless pit. They're never fulfilled.
Okay.
Because they don't have mommy and daddy issues, and they have chemical imbalance in their mind.
Okay.
And I had never dated a narcissist until I dated him.
Okay.
And I didn't figure out what he was. And we waited almost a year before we had sex. And we stayed together another year.
You did the smoke.
No, that's just me. Because you know my daddy will be 100 years old this year.
Yeah.
And my father didn't play that. I was raised up by old school Southern people. And one thing for certain, too, for sure, if they found out you was having sex, you go get your neck broke.
Yeah.
So
Lise,
I was 18 when I lost my virginity.
Your mic is muted, Lise.
On their first child or child.
But at least I want to ask you what you think about all this. You've been quiet.
I mean, because I don't have a lot of experience with that.
Okay.
So I defer to the experts.
But I'm saying, do you believe that men are by nature of polygamy? By nature, they polygamous. By nature, mean they seek a whole bunch of men. By nature, they just seek a whole bunch of women. Yeah, I'm saying, we're born with polygamy.
I think nowadays, like the culture has shifted to that. It's become more acceptable to do these thruples and all this other nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the values have changed to where it's moving away from, what God intended, one man, one woman.
Okay.
Unfortunately, and that's causing a lot of problems.
Okay. Especially in the black home, right?
Whether one side cheats more than the other, it's probably 50-50 at the end of the day.
Thank you, Lisa. I'm glad you came in at the end.
Does it make it right? No. But you know what? I mean, I think a lot of times people cheat just out of emptiness of themselves.
Okay, so they're
looking for something within themselves and they're looking in the wrong direction.
Okay. That could be very true. That could be true. People got different reasons why they do it.
All right, let me ask you a question really quickly, and we're going to go strictly on stats right now, right? And I work in schools, so keep that in mind before I drop these stats. Who is more promiscuous right now between black male teenagers and black female teenagers?
Black female teenagers.
What is the difference between STDs between black male teenagers and black female teenagers? It's 3-1. Do you know our young ladies are burning at a higher percentage teenage pregnancy than black?
They're the ones presenting symptoms and going to seek treatment.
Well,
a lot of times a man
that's
don't have a
a factor, but you're missing the bigger point, because these young teens that are sexually active right now at 15 and 16 are going to be 21, 22 in 5 years. They're going to have children. They're going to be in relationships and the same promiscuity. And now you're seeing the difference between, it's just not dealing with multiple men. It's men and women. It's men and women.
I'm not disagreeing with
my point is, so we're talking about cheating. We're talking about fidelity. We're talking about the roots of what's going on in our community. And I'm saying right now, the problem is in our young black females who are going to propagate, grow older, and bring that into woman adulthood. And who's going to be the victim? Their children and their relationships, regardless of how much money she makes, how good she cooks. I'm telling you, that mentality is transferring. And you know what? We can't leave the black men out, because some of, I'm not going to say some of, but a few of our young black men are also straddling that fence. So what's going to happen in 5 to 10 years? Sexuality being lost. We're talking about old school point of view, about how we were raised, about what we were taught, about what our morals and values are. But look where our kids and our community is headed.
So whose job is it to raise the young ladies and to be wives? I didn't say girls. Whose job is it?
Well, they have a choice now. They don't have to be wives. They can be bi-curious. They can be polyamorous. They can be
no. I'm asking you. Hold on. I'm asking you this. I'm saying typically, what's the purpose of a young lady when she comes on the earth? I mean, she's not. We can go into what she can come out to be, but I'm saying, what's the purpose of a mother raising a daughter to become what?
A woman.
A woman.
A wife. A wife. So it's the woman's job to raise her to be the wife. So listen, I'm just saying this. I'm saying so the man
doesn't exist anymore, Tim.
They do exist. There's wives all over the world.
The way we raise, I'm telling you, if you go into schools, if you look at society right now, why do you think you have man, woman, and oblivious bathroom pronouns?
Because we lost it because
we have to identify themselves by pronouns.
Right, I get that, but I'm saying that's because we've lost ourselves as far as what we're supposed to do as a people, and then we're buying into who's propaganda.
Well, we here.
Yeah,
we here.
We are.
We here. So you're asking questions. While they're valid question, it really depends on the construct and from the age in which you were raised. Mm-hmm. My grandmother was born in 1919. My father's mother. My mother's mother was born in 1903. So, yeah, and they didn't have kids, so they were damn near 50. So, yeah, I have adopted those views, and I try to structure my life in a very family-centric way. But if your great-grandmother was born in fucking 98, what are we talking about? Your great-grandmother.
Right. So if we kept our great-grandmother's way of living and we look back on, like, we can look at the 1930s to the 20s. Black people were married at almost like a 95% rate. At a 95% rate. So what have we lost from there to now?
Until when? What are you talking about?
To 2024, what have we lost?
They got married, they jumped the broom, but what did they do to the slaves? They sold the husband off. They did the buck breaking. They effed the husband in front of the wives and kids.
No, I'm not talking about that, JT. I'm just talking about it in general.
About the rate. I'm saying that there's no marriage records that go back or predate slavery. I'm saying that right now, post the Emancipation Proclamation, you have those figures. And then what happened between Reconstruction up until the Civil Rights Movement?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that to say that even through slavery, if you look at the numbers, we still remained family and did not destroy the family. We stayed together, even through slavery. Even through slavery, we kept records. Even when the brother and sister got taken into slavery, they went and seeked out their brothers and sisters. When I'm saying that, we prior to 1950, like I say, we were at a 95% marriage rate. What happened to us as a people while we're at 23% rate now?
If you want government benefits from the New Deal all the way up until Lyndon B. Johnson, when they came in with Job Corps, the Peace Corps, with welfare benefits, ACDC. If you ever, Diane Carroll made a movie about it. You can't have this man in the house and get benefits from us. Mm-hmm. So what happened? That mentality still carries over. I'd rather get my check than deal with your punk ass, because you may not be there. But this check will on the 1st and the 15th, I'm going to be all right.
So, okay, so let me ask this then. So, ladies on the panel, what do we need to do to get back to what we was in the prior to the 1950s? I'm asking the ladies, what y'all think we need to do?
It ain't gonna happen, but
it ain't. I don't know why we ain't about to.
I see you.
No, I'm saying.
Jasmine,
look, we know that in order for people to make it, we have to come together as family, and we have to be united.
The thing about it is, I'm about to play devil's advocate. I'm gonna play both sides. We got two different sides here, right? We got this one side where we have a generation of people who don't have their father and their mother, or we have these little girls like myself who has been raised by their father, who's hyper independent, who wants to take care of everything, right? Then you have these generation of men, my age, I'm in their 30s, who've been raised by their mama.
Yeah.
And now they don't know how to. I'm outside today. I'm outside doing yard work with my kids, putting my new lights up. I just bought from Home Depot.
Right.
The dudes my age ain't doing that.
Right.
They don't want landscape. They don't want to cut grass. They too cute. They want to work at the car center. They don't want to do no hard labor.
Do they call them drizzle? Is these the new drizzle men?
I'm just saying they metrosexuals and a lot of it's just what I'm saying is
right, Jazz.
We can't change none of that.
Right.
And also I think it's gonna take it's gonna take a strong. How can I'm gonna use me for an example. Nobody else. I sit back because Tim knows that I am dating. I sit back and I look at things in a perspective of what I do for myself and what I want someone else to do for me or what I want to allow, right? But I fight with that, like Smoke said, that independency thing because the men around my age, they look different, baby. I can't keep telling you what to do.
Could you elaborate on that? How's the men around you now?
I done told you, baby, they be crying. They don't know how to pay their bills on time. They be stinking. They don't got good hygiene.
Oh, my goodness.
They be needy. I be like, where's your father? Where's your father? And then you find out that father done had about 13 kids with 17 baby mamas. It ain't adding up. So they ain't had no father.
So y'all in trouble then.
So what I'm saying is the outlook, right? Like me looking at everything, you know, how as it is. It's hard to find somebody who had their father around consistently. That's a manly man that's willing to do labor, or that just sees.
At least your camera's up in there.
Yeah, what you say?
No, I was talking to Lisa. I was saying her camera up in there. Go ahead, I heard you there.
Yeah, it's very hard being a woman who was raised by my fathers. I say five because I got three. I explain another time. Raised by my father.
You got three dads.
But having my mother around, but not being how can Tim say I love my mother? So forgive me if you watch this, Amina. But I know I was not taught how to be a wife. Okay, I've seen what a wife does and how a wife handles themselves, how they maneuver through their household. No, I was not taught that. I lived with my father, and my father taught me what he thought a woman or a wife should be like. Right. He taught me how to take care of myself, how to clean myself, how a woman should, how to upkeep myself, keep my hair, nails, feet done, make sure I got a good job, make sure I had a good education. That's what my father do. And he apologized to me all the time because I be quick to not want to deal with a nigga real quick. Real quick.
I hear you, but that's a case by case thing. But as we speak, as far as nation goes, what do we need to do as a nation?
We don't know. We need these people to stop having all these kids with multiple women. We need the people to get married. But it's then you can't make people. We live in a society now where everything is so accepted. That if you tell somebody they should get married, they shouldn't do certain things. Oh, you're offending me. Oh, this is a hate crime. Oh, you're not thinking about my feelings, or you're hurting me. We live in that society right now, right? Am I lying?
No, you're not. Here's one thing you said that I kind of want to double back to. Get married. Nobody says the M word anymore. If you really think about it, like when my son's talking to me like, Dad, I'm trying to do this business, that business, I'm trying to do X, Y, and Z. I'm like, when am I going to have grandkids? Or you want to have one right now? No. I need you to be married. I need you to be a certain age. I need you to adapt to the things that I did. When I got with your mother and she got pregnant, was I necessarily married to be ready at 23? Absolutely not. But because I had my parents and my grandparents still alive, it was like you do the right thing. Is doing the right thing necessarily the right thing? I don't know. And I'm not gonna judge that, but I did what was necessary for my sons to grow up in a 2-parent household the same way I was. Did that marriage work? The relationship work? No, it didn't. But they still had me even after me and their mother split. So I understand exactly what you're saying, but that conversation about 2-parent households and raising our children to make good decisions based on the benefit of the children that they're having versus will just be a good daddy or be a good mama is not being had.
Yep.
It's just not.
That's why I got married at 20. That's why I got married at 20.
I got married at 24.
Got married at 23. Same.
So what's a good age? What's a good age for a person to get married at?
50.
That ain't. What you say, Fat?
They financially able.
When is that gonna be?
That's on them.
So I'm saying, what's a good age? What you think, Lise? What's a good age for a young person, a young adult that's coming up now? What's the age that they should seek marriage? Yeah, now. Ain't nothing changed but the weather from out the cold, so.
It's a life change, unfortunately. Yeah. And I think the maturity level of these kids is different. Our 20 is not their 20.
Great point. Great point.
So what's a good age? You gave me the theology of it. What's a good age right now in this 2020?
I mean, it's an individual thing. I mean, I'm thinking,
it's just
we were just talking the other day about, our youngest is about to be 18.
Right.
When does she leave the house? Is she ready to leave the house? I mean, we left at 16, 17, 18 years old, but these kids now, they're not taught anything in school.
Whose fault is that?
The things that we're taught that we try to teach them at home is unfortunately negated by the things that they see out in the world with their peers. We're being outnumbered as parents who try to parent and parent in the correct way.
So they're not listening to the parent.
They're not. It's not that they're not listening, but they're being bombarded by all this other stuff.
They're more influenced by their friends. They look up to someone that's around them.
They take the path right now, and I always
that's
my favorite thing. They take the path of least resistance.
There you go. Okay. So path of least resistance. So I'm just saying that doesn't negate the job that we have to do as parents because
no, I didn't say that.
No, I know you didn't say it. I'm just saying that
forces are negating what we're teaching.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it to say that from 0 to 18, you teach your kids and try to prepare them for life, right?
Yeah.
So when they get 18, like you said, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a mature adult, but that doesn't mean they still shouldn't go out because you can only tell them so much using your tonsils or your tongue. But some of the things that you can't teach them has to go out and be taught by the world. So you can't carry them by the hand and everything that you think when they're ready, when they ain't. You have to let some things you have to just let go. And let God, as some of y'all say, but you have to just let go. And yeah, they're gonna go out there and stumble. When you first learned how to ride a bike, you didn't pop a wheelie, you fell. You hit the knee, you hit the elbow, you hit your head, but you got back on the bike and you kept riding. So that's how we got to look at these kids. But if we look at statistics, and y'all know I'm a number man, most white kids when they go to college, they look for their husbands in college. So that's around what? So what the average major JT is 4 years or something like that?
Between 4 and 5, depending on what you're majoring in.
Okay, so 4 or 5. So by the time they from 18, you add 4 plus that, we in 22, 23 years old. They looking for their husband or their wife, and then they coming out of college with their husband and wife. Black people go to college trying to be, kick it and party and everything. Now they 31, 32.
That's not true. The president of my university told us at freshman orientation, more than likely you will find your wife or your husband sitting in this auditorium.
There you go. Absolutely. He was correct.
Seen couples that been together since we were at Morgan State still married today, and we talking about plus years.
Yes.
So, I mean, yeah, you don't go necessarily looking, but you know the reality of finding somebody who's going to be evenly or semi-evenly yoked to you, got a degree, plays a fraternity or sorority, got link-ups, got hookups, is more than likely going to be found in that environment than leaving Baltimore, Maryland, and that thing coming straight back to Cleveland and hitting 131st.
Because think about what he's saying. The most time most women are around men, the most time is college and high school. High school and college. That's the most time you're around men. Now you got a job. Let's say you got a job. You're typically in a cubicle or you're working single-handedly by yourself. So you don't have the opportunity unless you go out to a lounge with your girlfriends and y'all kick it. And if the dude come over and say, "Hey, can I buy you a drink?" You're gonna reject him, because he ain't got the right shoes on, his shirt ain't buttoned up right, or they say that's how these women do it now. They just reject guys left and right. But that's why I said the opportunity is different than how different cultures look at it. But okay, we've been on, and if anybody else got to add anything else to that before we go ahead and talk about it.
Smoke.
Smoke gonna say something before he go about that. So, Smoke, what you think? What should a young man or young lady start seeking marriage? At what age?
Well, I would say me personally, because I'm in a situation now with my youngest daughter.
How old is she? She's
23.
Okay. Oh, she's perfect.
And she's about to get married this year.
Oh.
And I'm not okay with it.
Why not?
I'm not okay. Because this is maybe I'm an overprotective dad.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I just don't think she's ready.
Good enough for your little girl.
Well, that too. But but I just don't think mentally and emotionally she's there. That's just me. Everybody disagree with me and said, "No, she's all right," blah blah blah. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. So she don't agree with my opinion. So I just told her, just tell me when to come, when to show up.
So you don't like the guy, huh? You don't like the guy?
No,
he don't.
See, that's what it is right there. That's her relationship. That ain't yours. But
he's not gonna like anyone for his daughter.
No.
Because I'm the mold that she learned from.
But
I'm the man that she learned from, and he ain't it.
But who said she want that mold? She agreed with the mold that you gave her and built for her and curved her out of. Maybe she wants something other than that. Maybe they didn't mesh well. Maybe mentally, emotionally, she's dealing with some things that she doesn't want a man of that mold and of that make. There's other things other than you.
There's no way you can go from you being your father taking care of everything you need and everything you ever wanted to somebody where you got to go struggle for yourself. You just said that yourself. Now, if he can't do this,
guess what? Guess what, Dad? Smoke. You gonna have to let her learn.
I am.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 62, so I'm sorry.
But the thing is, she's gonna need you again. Don't worry, she ain't gonna kick you to the curb.
Her head may fall behind, child. You
gonna still be daddy, and she gonna still need to lean on you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's without a doubt.
And you know what? That's an interesting point, because when you young ladies get married, you do got to let your dad go, because if you got this husband, you're supposed to cleave unto your husband. You can't keep reaching back for dad looking for validation. You got to stick to that husband and fight it out and work it out.
That's why I got divorced.
Why? Because you kept reaching for dad? You can't reach for dad. You got
my daddy lived down the street. But I'm so happy. I was happy when I wasn't happy when I was married, but I'm happier now. My daddy lived down the street. He understands. I will call him at a drop of a dime. I don't have no husband. I don't have no man. I need gas in my car. I need you to do da-da-da-da. My daddy will do everything I need him to do. All three of them.
Wait a minute. Was that when your husband was there?
Oh, Smoke like Forrest Gump for that poor little bit.
Yeah, we sure will be, because I ain't got no man, so I be like, I'm still your responsibility.
Daddy comes, baby. Don't worry about it. Yeah, come. The hell with that nigga. Don't ask that
nigga. My daddy be like, you better not call that nigga no more. Block that nigga. That's exactly what my daddy be. Don't let that nigga come around here no more. I know exactly what you say.
Wait a minute, James. Hold on.
My father will not give me anything, and I'm sleeping with a man.
Yeah, that's like, yeah. But I'm saying, Jess, you said your father was coming around when you had a.
My husband and I was married for 19 years. He said which my husband took care of everything too. But if he wasn't, my father would say, "What is James doing?"
Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
Why James ain't pay for that?
That's right.
And I will have to go into telling my father my business.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
See?
he's going to judge my husband, and I don't want them judging my husband.
Exactly.
So my husband made sure he took care of his household.
Okay.
Now,
To keep
Tim,
our family out of our business.
now, Tim, you see, I married a different kind of man. My kids is here, so I can't really talk, and I don't know if they sleep or not, so I can't talk, and I will never badmouth my children.
Go ahead, talking cold. Go talking cold. Talking cold.
But the kind of man I married a man who had old parents. And he was the youngest, and all his sisters and stuff was way like 20, 30 years older than him. Right? And he's the only boy, right? So I married a mama's boy, and I didn't, and it didn't seem like that at first until everybody was in our business. Everybody was in our business, right? So my father, he stepped in because he seen there was things that needed to be done. He would come to my house, and maybe David didn't know how to do things, right?
Yeah.
So my dad taught him, made him do some work, and then when my dad figured out he just ain't gonna do it, and he don't know how to do, he don't know what to do, because he had old parents who ain't dealing with that no more. You get what I'm saying? When you the youngest and your parents is old, your sisters and them help you. That you don't really get to, your parents ain't navigating you like that no more. Like when your parents are in their 40s and 50s and you a toddler, they not doing all that. So my father stepped in and did a lot. When I got divorced, my father, he wasn't negative. He didn't verbalize a lot of negative things, but he does verbalize what he wanted me to have and what I should have had. But I was pregnant when I got married. I wasn't about to have another baby out of wedlock. That's why I got married. So that was my choice. But that's how my father stepped in. But now, my father, no, I'm calling you for everything. I ain't got no man laying up in here doing nothing, Daddy. If I thought I had one, he ain't coming. Where that nigga that was that I seen pulled up over there in that driveway.
Okay.
He backed in that driveway. What he doing backing in that driveway?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's fair.
No, my daddy don't play that.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, he's supposed to step out of the way. I mean, you say you believe that this is the man for you, so he needs to step out and see if he can handle it.
You not even date a man that can't take care of you.
You say you shouldn't?
No, you're not supposed to.
In which kind of way? You mean just financially, mentally,
in any way, every way.
The whole mentally, physically, financially. If he's not providing for you, he needs.
What if he's missing one of those things though? Just one.
He ain't for me.
Missing one?
Depends on somebody else.
It depends on which one.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That ain't jazz. Just one thing?
Wait a minute.
So we can't be broke and happy.
He talks.
Wait a minute. Hold up. So you're saying that a man's supposed to take care of you. You talking about as the relationship grows, or you're in a committed relationship? Which one are you talking about? Like you just dating, or you're in a committed relationship?
I'm talking about being in a committed relationship that grew to that.
Okay, so if he's supposed to take care of you in a committed relationship, what are you doing for him?
My job.
What's your job?
Check this out. You ain't talking to no kid.
No, I ain't trying to say I was. I just asked you a question. What's your job? I mean, we define what a man's supposed to do. What are you supposed to do as a woman? What are you supposed to do?
Okay, let me ask you this then.
Answer my question, and then we can take yours. Answer my question. What is the job? What is the job of a woman?
What a woman have to do to be in your life? What's her job in your life?
We ain't talking about specific people. We're talking about what is the woman's job? Like
basically, you want to know what is your gender role?
What is the woman's job? What's
your job in the marriage?
Her job in a committed relationship.
Right. He's saying that y'all saying that the man's supposed to be the breadwinner, everything else.
If you want to date this woman, do you know how to date? Do you know how to date?
I'm not even.
If you find this woman attractive and she decides to date you in exchange numbers, do you know how to date this woman to get her to want to be with you?
I'm not even going to answer that question. That's insulting.
Okay.
No, I think what's trying to be said here is he said that y'all know how to define a man's role, which is the breadwinner, the dominant one, and the provider. He's saying, now give me your position.
But wait a second. Let me break that. Wait, Ms. Walker, hold on. Let me play devil's advocate for a second. Smoke, don't you hate me when I say this?
I quit.
But you can quit and you can be quiet. Because ain't you the same man that just said your daughter is marrying a man who can't take care of her well-being?
No, I didn't say that.
In so many words, you ain't saying like that.
I said I'm the mole and he ain't me.
And you said she taking care of things that she supposed to be.
That's what she wants. I have nothing to do. He not me. But
Okay.
what I'm saying is, if a man's role is defined, then what is a woman's role? Define a woman's role. In a committed relationship, what is a woman's role?
You got all the answers, Smoke. We waiting on you. We waiting to be taught and learned by you. We waiting to be taught and learned by you, Smoke, because you got all the answers, baby. Big dog. You got all the answers, big dog. But you just said something that contradicts yourself. So what I'm saying is, nobody is sitting here telling you what we're requiring of you. It's a certain kind of man that understands what I require, understands what I need, is what I'm saying. He understands what I'm providing to him. And obviously, it's going to be reciprocated because he's doing what he needs to do over here. Is that what you're saying, Miss Walker? No, Smoke. No, because you killing me with this. No, you killing me with this. You want to keep... No, Smoke, you kill me with this. Every week, you kill me with this. I love you, brother, but you're killing me, man. You always want to define the role of what this is and what this is. You a man every day. Every day I stand and put my pants on. I'm a man every day. We understand what you is every day. Nobody is talking about you, big dog.
You do say your pants gone, Smoke. But
listen, you building the straw man. My only question is, what do you define a woman's role?
Can somebody define what a woman's job is?
Nobody has answered that question for me.
To love you and build you up. I got all my own. And we'll put it together.
You ain't like that, Smoke? You ain't like what she just said?
I'm not playing this game with Smoke. Me and Smoke just already did this rodeo 2 weeks ago.
I'm gonna sit here and be quiet, man. I'm quiet.
I tell you, we gonna get that answer. If we gonna get it this week, we gonna get it in the next week podcast. We need to know what is a woman's job in the marriage.
We just had this 2 weeks ago.
We ain't getting the answer. Smoke ain't satisfied
because we ain't trying to get Smoke.
Wait, let me ask you this, Smoke. Let me ask the two guys, JT.
No, you don't hear what I got to say. Keep fucking with Smoke. You don't hear what I got to say.
No, hold on. You don't know that. Wait, hold up, JT. Let's hear it.
They ain't coming for me, though. They coming for you, big dog. They coming for you.
JT,
they don't want to Smoke.
What are you looking for in a woman that you freshly trying to date?
You talking to Smoke?
I'm talking to both of you.
I'm married.
I'm going to check the list off. If that's on my list that I have and that I can do. What are you looking for me to do coming into a relationship with you or Smoke?
Smoke, you want me to go ahead and take this or you want to jump back into this four-way, bro?
Go ahead, man. She already assaulted me one time.
To keep your attention and for you to date me. What would
you already assaulted me one time? I ain't gonna do
it. Yeah. Miss Walker, I definitely heard you. And this is gonna be a very unpopular answer to your question.
Okay.
And this is what women don't want to hear. But as a Jazz, don't shake your head because you know I'm gonna say it.
Because I know what you're about to say.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say it. Number one is the respecting of space. Understanding boundaries, and I'm not saying that it's sex related or gender related, but let's understand certain boundaries. Number three is
I can get with that. That's a check. Go ahead.
Number three is the economy of language. Sometimes and I've said this is like the third podcast I've said this. The economy of language. Sometimes, and I don't want to say women, I think sometimes we as a people, just people, talk too much. Shut up. Don't overtalk me. Don't try to win an argument in a position where you mad or you in your feelings or you feel some type of way, because all that's going to do is piss me off, shut you out, and I'm going to continue to do my bullshit simply because I don't want to hear you. So if we can begin to do some of those things, respect boundaries, respect the economy of language. I don't give a damn if you work at Walmart or if you work at the fucking Dow Jones. Just respect the boundaries. You can do what you can do. I can do what I can do. Let's recognize our strengths. Let's recognize our weaknesses. And then we come together. Again, I think we get so confused because we're talking about shit from our grandparents and our fathers' era that are not impacting what we're dealing with right now. Because now you have the advent of social media. You have the complete change of relationships between fathers and daughters and children in general, the STDs. We're talking about so many conflated issues, but we're not really talking about the things that we need. I need peace.
That's what the man mainly needs. You said the man mainly needs peace.
If you don't bring $100,000 into the household, fuck it, I'll go get it. But just leave me alone.
Just get.
I'm not going to cheat on you because that's my moral code as a man. I'm not going to step out on our relationship. I'm not going to disrespect you. But in the same token, don't think you're going to talk real greasy to me and do what you want to do with life, my friend, and I'm grown. Like, okay, you think along those lines. You can go be with that nigga where else you want to be with. Don't disrespect the hookup. Understand who I am as a man. Understand my position is I will work myself to death to provide for you. And even if I'm not going to work myself to death, I'm going to provide a way for you because that's the way I've been trained. That's the way I'm molded, and that's what I'm going to do. But don't take that willingness to please you and make you happy as weakness. Because the same way you walked your ass in here,
we'll get right out.
Someone else will too.
So let me ask you this then. Let me ask y'all this. And we're going to wrap it up in a minute.
Stop laughing at me, Smoke.
That's all right. So let me ask y'all this. So when do you supposed to be happy in the marriage?
That's a fake ass construct, and there's no such thing. That's a fake construct, bro. No such thing as happiness. No such thing.
No such thing.
Went all the way to marriage. I thought we was talking about a relationship.
You see how he get us, Miss Walker? He trick us in there. He get us.
Nah, if you depend on a man or a dog or anything to make you happy, you're already lost. It's a fake construct. You find happiness in the things that you do to build yourself. If you depend on somebody else to do that, you will always be miserable. I don't expect for my wife to make me happy. What I expect from my wife is respect and mutual working together. It's not her job to put a smile on my face every day. It's not her job.
So why is that always the first thing somebody say? You don't make me
happy. That's why.
I think people don't understand how to communicate what they're feeling at the moment. I really feel like that when people say, you don't make me happy, they're being very emotional, irrational, and they don't know how to communicate what they're feeling. It's not the fact that, oh, you don't make me happy, because you should be happy before you enter any situation, friendship or relationship. Even
say that.
Miss Walker trying to be friends. I should be happy with myself. I shouldn't bring my negativity to Miss Walker and Miss Lisa. But what I'm saying, I just think people don't know how to articulate what they're feeling. Smoke don't come for me.
I'm not.
Oh, but you hit the nail on the head, Jazz. You hit the nail on the head. Nobody in this world will make you happy other than you. You got to figure out what your happiness is in this world. Because if you're waiting on Tom, Dick, Harry, Jane, Susan, Sally to make you happy, you're going to be a miserable ass for the rest of your life.
So is there such thing as falling out of love with somebody?
I feel like there's emotional detachment.
But it's not a such thing as falling out of love.
I don't really believe in the word falling in love.
You don't believe in
love? I believe in I love you and I care for you. And that love goes to different depths. You know what I'm saying? I can sit here and say, Tim, man, I love you, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, be safe. JT, I don't know about Smoke. I'm just playing. But I love you, man. I love my black man. I love my black. I can say that all day. But that is truly, genuinely how I feel. But the love that I have for the man that I'm with it's very different. It's very significant.
But that's a phileo love you're talking about. That's a phileo love.
But
the
what
Bible
I'm
calls
saying
that a
is, I
phileo.
don't believe that. Oh, I'm in love with this person. When I was in love, and I thought I was in love, I was stupid, broken, dumb, sitting up here looking real goofy, baby.
So you don't think
like
you
that
ever
word
could
in
be?
love.
You don't ever think you could be in a agape love with somebody?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's love.
Yeah, I said in love, that deep, stupid love.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Ain't
agape. That's agape love. That's I will die for you love.
That's unconditional love. The true definition of
There you
agape.
go. That's it. That's unconditional
That's
agape.
unconditional love, but I ain't say I was gonna die for you, nigga. I ain't
Nah,
That's
this
real love then.
always conditions.
Yeah. Look at Smoke. You about to make Smoke
There's
say
conditions
something.
with me. There's conditions.
What? Are you
with
serious?
me.
Lisa, did you hear that, Lisa?
I don't care. Lisa, I'm sorry, Miss Lisa.
Lisa,
I'm from the
your
new
head's up. We see the
generation.
top of
I'm
your head.
34. There's conditions.
There's conditions?
No such thing as agape.
Leave me
There's
alone.
no such thing?
Nope.
So you mean to tell me if somebody broke in your house and the robber was standing in front of you and your wife, you're not going to jump in front and take the bullet?
She know where to strap at?
No, that isn't what I asked you. I said, are you going to step in front?
If it's my seed, yeah.
She know where the pistol grip and the strap at, bro. She know
this motherfucker shaking his job, and bitch, you got your shit. I got mine.
No, that's not the question. The question is the man's job to stand in front of and be the protector?
It wasn't his time. It ain't my time to go. He was standing there first, not me.
No. That's not the general question. The general question is,
the answer
would
is
you?
yes, Tim. It's yes.
It's yes. They beating all around the bush. The man's supposed to be okay. So if somebody's breaking in, who going downstairs to check to see who there?
Okay, here's the
hold on, JT, because I know you about to give me an analogy.
Here's the problem. I always say when I come on this podcast.
Hold on, JT. Hold on.
Time rolls based on
JT. Hold on.
And what manhood is.
JT, hold on.
Going upstairs to see. I'm gonna go check because I'm nosy as hell.
No. That's not what I'm asking. I'm saying
if I'm halfway across the room, I'm not doing shit.
Going down there to check, Lisa. You need to stop.
Right on.
Yeah, going. You know, Tone gonna go.
No, he'll be with me, but I'm gonna be right
No.
behind him.
Who gonna be in the front? Who gonna be in the front?
I'll always protect my woman, bro. But come
there
on,
you go. So that's all I was asking,
logic, bro. Let's talk logic. Stop asserting these gender roles. Stop. It's not.
We already know
where we go up.
Know that the woman ain't going down there, so we can kill that.
I'm gonna just call now.
No, I wouldn't send my woman. You said if a motherfucker came, the woman was about to shoot. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Who close to the pistol? Babe, get the strap. Shoot this. Like, what do you want me to do?
No, I didn't say close to the strap. That's not what I said.
Hold on, wait a minute, Mr. Robert. Don't kill us just yet. Let me get my gun.
Hold on. Let me be simple. Nah, son. Babe, get the strap.
Okay.
And I love mine. I love my wife. I'd die for it. Yes.
But that was the question. That was the question.
Closer. Bust on this nigga, man. Like, what are you doing?
That was the question. Well, who, as far as if who's supposed to go check? I didn't say who was closest to the gun. I said who was supposed to go check. That was just
no, you didn't say that. You said if somebody came in the room,
who was gonna go downstairs if a robber was coming in? I didn't say who closest to the strap. Even if she closest to the strap,
your girlfriend or wife was right there and the robber was behind her with the gun, would you jump in front of the bullet? Is what he said.
That's what he said. Oh, okay.
You got to check.
He said no, he ain't doing it. He ain't doing it. Well, that's what that's one of the questions you women need to check and ask these men before you get with them. Is you gonna die for me? If they tell you no, you ain't got the right man.
They gonna say yes, I will, but when the time comes, they going, oh hell no.
Hey, when she jump in front of your ass, hell no. She was like, yo, you better be a man and figure it out. She ain't jumping in front of your ass.
Well, we know.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Again, the assignment of gender roles, bro. Like it's mundane. It's outdated.
No, it's not. Ain't nothing changed but the weather, brother, from out the coast. It ain't outdated. It ain't outdated. It's still the same. Ain't nothing changed but the weather. It's still raining and the sun come out.
That's why my man Smoke is worried about his daughter, right?
Exactly.
That's why Jazz is so mad at her dad. Like, what?
That ain't why he worried about
Wait
it.
a minute. Hold up.
Just had a 2-hour long conversation
What
about
am I worried about? What did you say I'm worried about my daughter because of what? Gender roles? What are you talking about?
No, not gender roles. You're worried that she's going to be taken care of, and you have the traditional concerns. But if it was your boy, would it be different?
He a man. He a man. He on his own. He a man. I raised him to be men. I raised them to be men. That's where the gender comes from.
That's where it comes from. Yes, it's a blueprint. It's a blueprint. The blueprint don't change.
For his little girl.
Absolutely. Yeah, the woman should be protected until she leaves the house.
Even
but
though
the
I
boy,
left the house, my daddy lived down the street.
But you keep talking about your daddy down the street.
He do.
Your dad, tell your daddy to come take your trash out.
I was a daddy's little girl too, but my daddy taught me how to stand on my own 2 feet.
No, I stand on my own, baby, but I'm not taking no trash out.
Not saying that you don't. No, not saying that you don't.
Oh, well,
my
sons ain't here. I call
that's the wonder. That's the wonder of a 2-parent household. That's the wonder because the both parents can teach the children. That's why being in a 2-parent household is so precious.
And you know what, Smoke, you're right. My ex-husband, he live up the street. He come help all the time. He helped lead the march with the kids.
That's not a 2-parent household.
It don't matter. We used to be married, and we still co-parenting very well. It don't matter. It don't matter. My ex-husband and my father be out here doing everything I need to.
That's why he called ex, because he down the street. That don't work.
He up the street and my daddy down the street, and they gonna do what needs to be done over here. I ain't got no man. They both be tired of me. Come on, I always got work need to be done. Yep, get out here and teach these boys. Do what y'all gotta do.
That's right. That's true.
Smoke, don't worry. Your baby ain't gonna leave you out there.
He leaves depressed.
Don't grind your teeth down as it get close to that date, okay?
Yeah, y'all get smoke some encouragement.
I got a mouth guard for that.
Mouthpiece over there. Y'all get smoke some encouragement, give him some prayers.
First time they get in an argument, don't go over there with your pistol here.
No, he can't do that, dude. No, stay out of that.
Don't talk about him, but break that nigga neck.
Yeah, dog. That's why you call the police. Call the police, stay out of that.
I hope she don't tell you nothing about their first argument. You gonna go over there and break his whole neck.
Yeah, you'll be to hit the panic button too early. Don't do that. Just let them work it out. Let them work it out.
Together, okay?
Yeah, because you're gonna be in jail while they back together. Don't do that. Don't do that. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and each one of y'all, I'm ask y'all if it's something you want to say before we leave, go ahead and say it. If you want to give your Instagram or whatever page or whatever you're doing, go ahead. We'll start with you, Patch. What you got to say?
Peace, love, and happiness. Keep your head up, my brothers and sisters.
Okay, 1970. What you got, Lisa? What you got? What you got, Lisa?
For real, y'all. Really enlightening.
Very enlightening. Yes, we have it. Jazz, what you got?
I just had a great time getting to meet Miss Walker and Miss Lisa today. I know I can be a lot, but I'm not like this all the time. I promise I'm not. I really am not. I'm not. But no, I had a good time tonight. Good conversations always every Wednesday.
Yeah, we understand. We finally found out who cheated the most.
Me. My soul brothers. I still love y'all. We can't live with you and we can't live without y'all raggedy ass.
We love them black men.
Oh!
I'm
what you got for the
world. I ain't never dated a white man. And I never will, no matter how raggedy what's left out here.
And
it's not me out here smoking. Not many of you out here smoking. And it's not many of you out here, JT.
You got some sons around my age that do all the things you do and they a man every day. You know I'm at the shop next door.
We got a big war.
I'm doing nails on Saturday next door. I'm just saying. Because Tim been hustling my picture around for a couple of months and it ain't worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jazz, I'll hook you over the new. I got you.
15 years. And I've been single for the last 4.
Yo, wow.
Hey, Jazz. I got my son 36.
He ain't got no children, dude.
My son,
he got
no, he ain't got no children.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Door number 3.
My son got about 1,500 kids.
Smoke, what you got to say before we get up out of here, Smoke?
Why they cut you off like that, Miss Walker? Wait.
Yeah, they did. No way. She knows she good.
I had a good time. I mean, this was good. It was good. I got a little animated, but it was good.
You scared the women, Smoke, tonight. You scared them.
Until I got insulted. But we gonna leave that right there.
She gonna come and insult you next week too, cause that's how he be coming at me. We be going blow for blow. He said you assaulted him, Miss Walker. That's what he said.
Oh,
everything was good. Everything was good.
Oh, because he be crying about his daughter.
Yeah, he appreciates your encouragement about his daughter. JT, what you got for us, JT?
Hey, look, real talk. I swear to God, like, I love doing this every week. I think that the women have wonderful insight and perspective because I've never walked in a woman's shoes. I never walked in my mama's shoes, and I don't have no daughters. So listening to you all and knowing how I was impacted by Black women, from professors to my mother to my grandparents, is enlightening and educational for me. So I want to thank you all for that. I also want to say I disagree with y'all about 80% of the time, but I still love
education. The 20% be on me. Because you be like, I agree with Jasmine on this.
Hey, Jazz, we get down. Like, we see eye to eye about maybe 75% of the time.
That's scary. You know that's scary.
Which is crazy, because, like, she likes to go let my man smoke, and I can really smoke about 85% of the time. So, like, it just depends on what the conversation is, what the topic is. I love being on here with y'all. I love meeting new people that come on every week. I mean, let's just keep talking about uplifting and building our community, man.
That's what it's all about.
Strengthening our families, raising our kids and grandkids, or whatever it is. So,
Can I say one thing real quick? Can I say one thing real quick?
Sure.
Me and JT becoming celebrities in the city.
Yeah. And I'm eating food right now.
What's the numbers in the screen?
The numbers in the screen? What number?
Y'all don't see the numbers in the screen?
Like 60%, 99.
I
believe that's I believe that has to do with like your Wi-Fi. Like how much like I believe it got to do with that, because if it go in and out, like if your camera go a little bit blurry, the percentage go down and go up. Yeah,
you know that's that Obama stuff over there. So I mean, it goes.
All right, Mace.
I'm messing with you, cuz. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Go ahead.
This raggedy iPhone is more than an Obama.
What's that? That's a 6.
It's a 13, big head.
13, go ahead now.
Well, you know they say them apples are rotten. You better get you a Droid, baby.
They built to break. They just getting my money.
But I appreciate y'all. Each one of y'all come from great perspectives, backgrounds, education, everything. That's why I bring y'all and collab y'all, because I know I can get the true answers out of y'all. And with that being said, if anybody who's going to be watching this, if you want to come on Clips Podcast, you can reach out to me at TThompson178064@yahoo.com. And I'll bring you on to battle with these people. You see these people? You know some of these people? I'll get you deal with these people because they something else. And depending on the week,
they don't want that smoke, man.
Depending on the food, you might get your head bit off. And with that being said, we're going to let the music play, and we out of here, y'all.
The Clips, the place to be.
Love y'all.
Join the hands and let's talk for a while. On the Clips Podcast show, we'll make you smile. Welcome to the Clips, where we'll smile. Welcome to the Clips, where the fun. Welcome to the Clips, where the fun never ends.